Well, hey guys, welcome to Notary Educators with Kimmi. I am here with one of our mentees, Miss Angela, and she's agreed to tell you a little bit about the new mentorship program. She's our first person that I've spoken with that is $27 per month price point and all the benefits or whatever she's felt about the program. So I won't put words in her mouth. I'll let her tell you direct. All right, Miss Angela, who are you? What's up?
My name is Angela. I am a new notary in Dallas, Texas, and just stumbled up on Miss Kimmi and decided I would go on and sign myself up for that $27 Minty. And it has really, really shedded a lot of light on questions that I had that I didn't know. I love the point where she not only gives you the meat of it when she's explaining different things to you, but she's actually doing another video to where she's showing you those forms. She's circling it. She's giving you key points of what to look for. She mentioned in there that every form is not going to be the same, but you're going to know what that form is, just how she's showing you and how she's instructed. Everything on there was clear. Um, I like to say for me, it was in layman's term because sometimes that's what you need. And they're not, throwing abbreviations at you or talking at you. This was a little bit more intimate. Um, Same as with the Zoom this afternoon. I felt like I was at home. So I
Oh,
highly,
that's so
highly
nice.
recommend it.
Was this your first Zoom session with us,
This
Miss?
was my first, yes. Uh-huh.
Okay, okay, very good. Yeah, and you were mentioning how you were like myself, a work notary, and didn't even know you can make this kind of money doing.
Had no idea. 15 years in the notary game and just did not know that I could have been doing this on my own on the side. Just a little digging and started seeing all of these people come on saying, put your notary to work, put your stamp to work, stamp yourself. I just didn't know.
Yeah, you see, it is actually real money out there, and you feel your confidence level went up from the courses.
Oh, most definitely. Most definitely. I think that I could go, well, I know now that I could go into a signing and not feel jittery. I don't know if people have done their signing or if this is their first signing or just nervous about taking assignments because you're not sure. Just this course, the beginner's course, I was able to say, oh, I can do that. I can do that. Now I know what that looks like. Now I know how to present it. I even know how to word it now. So,
Okay,
of
I
course,
see you. I
of
see
course.
you. And what about the session tonight, Miss Angie? Like you heard a lot of the gems and the real life things that are happening in our mentorship. What are your thoughts about that?
I loved it. I loved it. Everyone was participating, dropping gems that I didn't know. Um, just something for me to think about, to watch out for in a signing when that comes across. Everybody in was just felt it just felt natural. It just felt like they were comfortable. Um, they meshed, they get it, the questions that they were asking. We even had people in the chat answering the questions that they were answering. So it just felt like a group effort.
Yes, yes. And I will ask you one more question really quick. What about, do you think the things that you've learned from us via the videos or even in the live session tonight, are those things that you saw in your handbook?
It is. It is. Um, yeah, yeah.
Everything?
Everything that I can remember as of now, because you got me on the spot, Miss Kimmy. But I everything that I can remember as those points were being brought up, I can remember seeing those. Yeah.
Yeah, and a lot of things too were not mentioned in the handbook. I'm sure like they don't teach you how to do field inspections, a lot of things like the extra points that you'll get, even the little tips like I can't think of her name right. Miss Bernice was sharing with us some things from her loan signing. That's not going to be AKA statement. That's not going to be in the
Yeah,
handbook. You
yeah,
know what I mean?
yeah.
So
Mhm,
a lot of times
mhm.
people will say, "Well, you can learn from the handbook. You can learn from the handbook." Everything is not in the handbook.
No, it's not. The handbook is just going to give you the skim of things, but every situation is not going to be in the handbook. They don't teach you those what ifs.
Yeah.
It's just kind of, but I like the gems that were dropped when she went to do I forgot what she was signing or doing for the custody deal, where it had the M. Who would have known that it was AM or PM?
Right. That was new for me tonight too. Look, even the mentor is getting stuff.
Right, exactly,
Because
exactly.
every
So no,
sign,
you're not gonna find everything. The skim of it, what were teaching there in the beginning, yeah, that's your foundation of what you're gonna need. But when you have those people going out and running across things like that, uh, yeah, it's just
it makes a
valuable
difference,
information.
right?
It
Be,
does. It
having
does.
training and being with the right group. Well, I am so grateful that you took a few minutes, especially your first session, to let me do a quick
Of
little interview.
course.
I was like, you were just so excited and pumped up. I was like, wait a minute, I gotta film this for the people. Because
I
our group is
was.
so shy. Our group is so shy. I always talk about the things that they're doing, but they don't like social media. And I tell them that too. It's the wave of the future, guys. Content.
That's where it is. That's what it is. But you have to use what you got. Because now I've like the grandkids, that's like breathing for them. They can all do that in their sleep. So let me pay you. I'm going to tell you the content that I want out there. So this is your summer job. Let me pay you to do what I need. Now I don't have to
Yes.
worry about that because I know I'm not, when you grow up in the social media age, but for them, it's their naturals added. So I
Yeah.
say use what you got.
That is
Use
so
what you
true.
got.
So, as you continue to learn, I'm looking for your own YouTube channel too. It's enough out there for everybody.
Wait a minute.
Well, thank you again, and I will see you
You're
over
welcome.
in the
Thank
chat.
you.
Have you taken advantage of the chat feature?
I have not. I don't remember even seeing that.
Oh, you know what? I'm so sorry. The chat feature is not in that part yet. Yeah.
Well, I'll be there. Yeah, I'll
I'm
be there.
sorry.
Don't
Yeah, when
worry.
you upgrade, when you
Yeah,
upgrade. But I'm
no
gonna thank you
worries.
again so much for
Thank
your
you.
participation this evening, and again for allowing me to do this quick little interview. We wish you
Of
continued
course.
success.
Of
Okay.
course. Thank you. I
All right.
appreciate.
All
You have
right,
a
Miss
good
Ann.
one.
See you later.
Okay. All
Okay.
righty. Bye-bye.